It's the party. It's the party.
Like any decent cocktail, Power Rangers is a blend of different flavors, a sort of genre suicide. As a kid, there were 4 things that always got my attention: superheroes, ninjas, robots, and monsters. Everything from Superman to Wolfman, Karate Kid to Terminator, I loved it. But the real jelly is when these things were combined. RoboCop, Incredible Hulk, the Iron Giant. For me, these characters and stories were just more compelling and more fun. Even Star Wars is a blend of heroes, robots, and monsters. I think that's where Power Rangers found its success. It took superheroes, ninjas, robots, and monsters, tossed them in a blender. Whether you liked Power Rangers or not isn't really the point here, because either way, something about it captured children's imaginations. And when Fox Kids premiered the show in 1993, almost overnight it became a household name. It imprinted itself into the tapestry of American pop culture. But for a show that was made for almost nothing and had, quote, overnight success, Power Rangers was a labor of love for its creator, Haim Saban, who spent years trying to sell the idea of a kids show that imports half of its content from a completely different Japanese show.
Well, in 1984, I was in Japan, and there were only 3 channels. And the 3rd channel had these kids in spandex kicking monsters' butts. I just loved it, and I thought that it's got so many elements that we at the time didn't see on American TV. I just couldn't figure out why people don't see it. The biggest hits that I had in my life have been always as a result of the repeated rejections.
But it was a success and created an entire genre of children's television. VR Troopers, Big Bad Beetleborgs, Masked Rider, they all followed the same formula. Saban would purchase the American rights to a Japanese television series, extract the action sequences, write episodes around the Japanese footage, produce low-budget sequences with American actors, and finally edit it all together in a glorious mishmash of monsters, martial arts, and teenage heroes. Rinse, repeat. None of the other shows quite had the impact of the Power Rangers, being one of the only television shows ever to have a feature film released while the show was still in its prime. And despite what you think about the movie, whether you loved it or thought it was garbage, the Ranger suits were freaking awesome. I mean, come on, look at them, they're just cool. The merchandising prowess of the Power Rangers was in full swing by the time the movie hit theaters in July of '95. Tie-in video games, comic books, and of course, Happy Meals.
It's here, a force so phenomenal you'd think it was right out of a movie. It is. Now at McDonald's, you can buy your own action figure and Ninja Zord. 6 sets in all. They're here to save the world.
Sir? Yes? You gonna eat all those fries?
And for me, it still all goes back to that recipe of success that made kids like me obsessed with Power Rangers. Superheroes, ninjas, robots, and monsters. Hey, thank you for watching this episode of Nostalgia Snax, talking about Power Rangers. And speaking of Power Rangers, I got kind of a follow-up video to this one, and I got a special guest, a real Power Ranger who's gonna... Power Rangers! I got a real Power Ranger. He's going to be talking with me about the effects of the Power Rangers on pop culture in the 90s. But I got Justin here with me from Geekenstein. And what do we got coming on Geekenstein?
Oh man, the next installment of Geekenstein is going to be a lot of fun. You do not want to miss it. We even have a special guest coming to that.
Yeah.
It's going to be Ninja Turtles themed. Who doesn't love Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
We love Ninja Turtles. You love Ninja Turtles.
Hey, I'm putting links to our other Nostalgia Snack videos and Geekenstein videos. Check them out, and we got more stuff coming from Arch City.